Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be telling you 50 random facts about me, so ready, set, go! I used to be very shy and the first time I ever danced with someone was when I was 16. I consider myself a bread connoisseur and I cannot live without bread and sandwiches. I am very often the only one laughing at my own jokes. When My Chemical Romance split up I was about 17 and I was so devastated that I needed some sort of release. I needed to do something, so I started smoking. Very silly, very stupid, but in my 17-year-old brain that seemed to make sense. Apparently I laugh in my sleep. On my first day of school my mom had to trick me into staying on my own because I wouldn't let it go. So what she did was she left her jacket on the chair and she showed me that she's leaving her car keys in the jacket, and she just went to the loo. But actually she had a spare pair of car keys with her and she went home because I wouldn't let her go. That's how shy I was when I was little. I have worked at 7 different companies. I dropped out of uni after 1 week. Even though I never went to uni properly and I don't have a degree, I have done 2 CIM qualifications, so they are from the Chartered Institute of Marketing. So I've done the level 4 and level 6. So level 6 is like undergraduate degree. Level 6, that's what level 6 is as well. So I kind of feel like I am educated to a degree level really, even though I've not got a degree. I was born with a heart defect that healed itself. My favorite thing to eat ever is probably schabowy. So it's like breaded chicken breast in breadcrumbs, an egg and fried. Even though I don't eat meat anymore, I have the corn version of it or any other substituted versions of it, and it's still my favorite thing ever to have with mash or with some bread. I was born on a Monday. I grew up in a small village in Poland. I have a bag obsession, and if you want to learn more about it, then check out my video about my no bag challenge, link in the description. I really miss PE at school. I really miss having a group of people to play basketball with, or handball or football, and having set time in the day to do it. I really miss it. My favorite cocktail is espresso martini. I hate my nose, and if I was ever to get any sort of cosmetic surgery, it would be my nose. I have 1 tattoo on my wrist. I drive a Mini. I love rollerblading. I can't wait for the summer so that I can just go outside and just rollerblade. That's like my favorite thing to do to stay active. I've wanted to start a YouTube channel since I was like 14, 15 maybe, when I first started watching all these big now YouTubers. But at the time I just felt like I wasn't pretty enough and I didn't really have this charisma to talk to people, and maybe my jokes weren't that funny, and I don't know. And obviously I would cringe if I had to watch myself back on a video. Over the years I kind of had this idea in mind that, oh, one day I'll start a YouTube channel, one day I'll start a YouTube channel, and then last year I just did it, and I love talking to the camera. I was only 20 when I got my driver's license. I am allergic to fish food. Now, no, I've not been munching on fish food. It's just that when I was younger my mum got a fish tank and we had some fish in it, obviously, in the house, and we had this dry fish food, and I was having some allergic reactions, and it turned out that it was that fish food just being in the house. So unfortunately we had to say goodbye to the fish. I am a night owl. I thrive at night. I love doing things in the evening. I love rambling. I love walking. I love exploring new places, going to little small towns in the Peak District or the lakes. Love it, love it, love it. I am not officially diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure I have OCD. I am absolutely obsessed with bands and going to gigs. My favorite kind of music is metal, core. Well, I hate putting labels on things, but basically it's bands like Bullet for My Valentine, and the Shikari, Linkin Park, Birdtooth, Marmoset, System of a Down, My Chemical Romance, that kind of bands, which are quite heavy but also very unique. I also love Twin Atlantic or Foo Fighters. Basically all these bands that are different to anything else, but mainly heavy metal type of music. Dogs are my favorite animals ever. They're the best. I genuinely like my job. I used to hate sunny days until I moved to the UK. A few years down the line after living here, now I yearn the sun. I love sunny days. I can't wait for the spring when we can see the sun maybe one day a week. I am very stubborn, too stubborn. I won't get into detail because you're all gonna think that I'm a horrible person. No, I'm not really, I'm really nice. I am super open-minded and I tolerate all kinds of differences people can have, except when it comes to music. So far I've not traveled outside Europe yet, like on trips and holidays. I've got a few things planned like for the next couple of months, but so far, yeah, I've only ever been within Europe. I have a spot on my eyebrow which makes me sneeze if I squeeze it or if I'm plucking my eyebrows. When I first got my driver's license and I went on the motorway, I thought that if I was in the left hand side lane and there was an exit approaching, the left hand side lane would take me off the motorway, so I would move to the middle lane and then cars would like flash at me and horn at me because I wasn't going very fast either, because like I only just passed my test. And it took me like a couple of trips to realize that actually, hang on, I don't need to be in the middle lane if there's an exit. I love Brussels sprouts. My favourite ice cream flavour is either pistachio or salted caramel. I am not a fan of Sunday roast, sorry Britain. My shoe size is 7. For my 18th birthday I got the best present ever. I got a golden circle early entrance ticket to see Linkin Park, and that was all I needed. I didn't even care about having a party or anything. That was the best thing that my mum and dad could give me. I got an electric guitar when I was 16 because I read a book about Kurt Cobain and I was so inspired and influenced. I get influenced very easily. So I got the guitar and I was teaching myself how to play, and I was doing really well. Like I could play all these easy songs like Green Day and Blink-182. Like I could like smash them. But I never devoted enough time to it, and I guess it just wasn't really something I was that into. I just wanted to kind of be like Kurt Cobain, but obviously it wasn't possible because he was doing it because he had no other distractions and he loved it and he didn't have the internet, and he was just playing while I would play for a bit and then go and watch YouTube, and I never spent enough time with the guitar, which I kind of regret, but at the same time, well, it is what it is. I think my favourite cuisines are Chinese and Thai. I really like other Asian flavours too, but I think these two cuisines in particular are my absolute favourite. The furthest I ever drove was when me and my boyfriend went on a road trip from England to the village when I grew up in Poland. I think it was something like 1,000 miles, something like that. It was good fun, it was good adventure, stopping at random places and exploring them and seeing how the scenery changes when you cross a border to a different country. Really good, I'd recommend doing it. My favourite thing about Christmas is probably mulled cider, but a proper one in a good pub. It needs to be good quality. If you go to Christmas markets it can be absolute horrible taste of metal and but if you get a good one, it's my favourite. I love driving. I can drive anywhere. I can just get in the car and drive. I love it. I've only lived in the UK for a few years, but I've seen more of the UK than of Poland, and I lived in Poland for 19 years. I like reading. I really enjoy it, and my favourite type of books are definitely psychological thrillers. When I sneeze, it comes intense. I have been told that I laugh like Jimmy Carr. I won't demonstrate because then it won't be genuine. Olivia is not my second name. That was number 50. I hope this video isn't too long, and if you made it to the end, then thank you. Well done. So I'll see you in the next video.